Hi guys, Guggen signing in. Last time we left off after hunting the Legiana, and as you can see my gear's changed quite a bit. I'm preparing for the next monster fight, which is a monster that is weak against ice, so I did change over to an ice weapon. As you can see, it's not even a glaive. These are daggers, and I prefer them for fast ground-based enemies. And you'll notice my armor has changed, and that is to give us a higher defense. This particular enemy doesn't deal any elemental damage. The blight he deals is only defendable by equipment you get from farming him. So, yeah, we will go with what we got. Anyway, let's head out.
Traces of Zora Magdaros down here somewhere. I have a feeling I know.
So this particular enemy does not deal any elemental damage, so your best bet is either to go with the chef's platter or the meat platter for attack. In this case, the chef's platter gives me more health and a little bit of attack, so I'm going to go with that as a nice compromise. So something to keep in mind about daggers. They are a very versatile weaponry. They can deal damage quickly and get out quickly, which is great. Unfortunately, sometimes they do have some attacks that can deal a lot of damage, but if you instigate them, you are stuck for about good 2 or 3 seconds. And if you do get stuck that way, and the enemy decides to turn on you, then you're going to take a hit and you won't be able to dodge. Now, the enemy that we're facing right now rarely lets you get that heavy hit in, but he's fast, so trying to get the smaller hits in is a big benefit. I'm being followed. Lovely. Daggers are also very forgiving insofar as buffs. They don't have a long wind-up like either the longsword or the glaive. The glaive, you have to collect your buffs off the enemy. The longsword, you have to get that long combo out 3 different times. You do not have to worry about that with the daggers. What happens is you hit R2, and you turn red, and your stamina starts draining. And the more you hit the enemy while your stamina is draining, the more that second bar will grow. And then once that second bar is full, you can hit R2 again to release it, or you run out of stamina. And then you gain different attacks depending on which mode you're in. And you basically just rinse and repeat. For me, I find myself trying to stay in the R2 mode as much as possible because I prefer the combos that are available in it. Looks like we're going to be probably getting a cutscene here in a second. Let me grab a few things. Okay.
I know we've reached the bottom. But what happened to Zora Magdaros? There's no place else for it to go. I think we should split up and look.
What are you doing? Go! Don't stop! Keep going!
We can't leave her! No, she can't hold that thing off. We've got to help her. I hope she's okay.
Looks like I'm going to go hunt an Odogaron, which is exactly what I thought I was going to be hunting. So things to know about Odogaron. It can cause bleed. Now, there is bleed resistance in the game, but I don't have any. And the best way to get bleed resistance, to my knowledge, is to kill Odogarons from materials. Perfect. So we're going to do this without bleed resistance. He's not that hard to fight. He is very fast. So we will do what we can. And hopefully we don't have to fight him in the effluvium.
The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Super strong.
Your O attack will actually move you forward quite a ways while attacking. This is a good way to dodge if you need to get out of the way of something, just like that. It's not perfect, but it allows you to do damage while you're staying mobile. And I ran out of stamina. Gotta watch out for that. If your stamina runs low, you're not going to be able to dodge. So you do need to let your stamina recover. Once it's full again, you re-enter demon mode. Heal yourself. Then back at it. There's the bleed. So the best way to deal with that is you crouch and you wait. And you hope he doesn't hit you until it goes away. Alright. It went away. And I'm going to go over here and heal real quick. Okay. Back into demon mode. And he stunned me. There we go. Another thing about demon mode is it has a much faster dodge than normal. Of course, you actually have to hit the dodge button to take advantage of it. Oop, he's running away. I haven't used daggers in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Though I'm still doing better than I did with the longsword. That's not saying a whole lot, I guess. Alright. And that slash attack right there is the one that can cause bleed. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Luckily, he got paralyzed right there. Stamina recover, back off. Heal up. Broke parts. Preferably you want to stay out from in front of him. Alright, when he's down like this, you can start up a, what is it, triangle and O. It starts up a long combo attack. I wasn't in demon mode, so I did a shorter version of it. like this. This might be dangerous to do right here, but I knocked him down. And then while he's down, you just keep repeating that. It's your highest DPS attack while they're down. It just tears into them. It's not recommended to do it while they're standing, though. One of the new moves that they give you when you get Iceborne is an evade shot. I haven't done a whole lot with it, so I don't know a whole lot about it. Standing still for a second. It's always dangerous to do that when he's not laying down, but every once in a while you can get away with it. Just don't be surprised if you do take a hit if you try it. And then it takes him a second to recover. Oop, ow, and he caused me to bleed. Sit. Hopefully he ignores me for a few seconds. Yes! I took a hit, but I got rid of the the bleed. Bleed is a nasty thing. The only way to get rid of it is to sit on the ground and not do anything. What are you doing? If the enemy gets a long way away from you, go ahead and turn off your demon mode. It'll allow you to recover some stamina while you're traveling. If the enemy jumps back like this, you can hit O, and it'll allow you to close the distance real quick and deal some damage. Looks like I cut off his tail, and he's running away. Not sure where he's... Oh, right in front of me. I'm going to get rid of these bugs because they will paralyze me while I'm attempting to carve the tail. Alright, I got an Odogaron tail. Sharpen up. And his nest is back in there where we first fought him. And that's where he's going to retreat to once he starts limping. And he wants to fight in the effluvium. Damn many bugs. There are many monsters. Wouldn't let me through. I do not like fighting in effluvium, but I'll do it. And he's down for a second. I think he might be getting ready to retreat. I see two red. Yep, he's getting ready to retreat. He's going to climb through there, and next time we see him, he will be in his nest. So we'll go over there and meet him. It's not too far away. And we're out of the effluvium. As you can see, I'm also picking up some other stuff while I'm running around. Always worth it, assuming you got the space. Later on, especially when you reach late high rank and early master rank, you're going to have pretty much a full inventory when you come out on one of these because you need a lot of potential different things, especially if you don't know what you're fighting against. There he is. Set my trap. Alright. He is trapped. I'm gonna see if I can carve up, collect this bone pile. And we'll set up for the next quest and get ready for the next episode.
Where is is she? I thought she'd be with you. I'm going out for another look.
No, you're not.
You're okay. I was scared to death.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you. I was planning to hide until it moved on, but, well, you saved me the trouble. Now, that's enough. Now, we had a deal, don't you remember? Did you learn all you could about the Vale? Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
I think the Vale is where the monsters come to die. It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
Heh. Come on. You're right. The Vale is where monsters come to rest. They sense the end and make their way here. Their bodies become nutrients that feed the coral highlands. From death rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the Vale to die again. It's an ecological marvel. One that easily dwarfs any I have ever seen.
Yeah.
But, have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large? What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing? You know the answer.
They die here.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Vale is Zora Magdaros's resting place. Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zora is nowhere to be found.
It was drawing in energy, storing it as it moved on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't know. But I know who might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out. Look, it's raining life. If only I could live another 300 years. Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this. I want to stay here a while longer. See what death has to give and life has to bring.
Alright, so we got a bunch of Odogaron material, a couple of Dragonite, and that should actually allow us to create some more weapons if we so choose, but I'm not sure if I'm going to yet. We shall see. New cutscene, couple of Odogaron. When we get back to Astera, which should be hopefully soon, though you can go back there anytime you want. When we get back to Astera and can talk to the research gentleman, we'll be able to access all the new research that we've got.
Good to see you.
Good work with your field reports on the Coral Highland and the Rotten Vale. If our trackers and the Third Master both agree about the Rotten Vale, then we can safely assume that's the Elder Dragon's graveyard, so to speak. We should start focusing on the Commission's efforts there. The question is, where Zora Magdaros has gone, if not to the graveyard anymore? And the first Wyverians may be able to answer that question. I looked into it, and the closest sighting of First Wyverian was in the ancient forest.
You can do this!
Head out there on an expedition, see if you can track them down. Because unfortunately, we are running out of time. Ooh, he's got a quest for me. So whenever you see quests, a lot of the quests out here are kind of incidental. They'll add various optional quests into your things, into your quest log. Now this one, the Chief Botanist ones, those ones are ones that you really want to get done.
You all good?
He's been reformulating a plan that may help with the ancient tree, but he needs to confirm something. Don't worry, it won't trouble you with exactly what it is. Instead, could I trouble you to take care of a quest, Persistent Pests? It would really help out with what I'm trying to accomplish. If you don't take care of this quest, it'll really slow down my progress. It would be truly unfortunate for everyone if I was to become some monster's dinner out there. Don't let us down. So this one's a fairly easy one, Slay 14 Hornitar. I won't bore you with going out to do it, but they basically look like crickets and they're in the Rotten Vale. You can't miss them. Sometimes you have to make a few trips back and forth, but they die in like 1 or 2 hits. It's not really a major problem. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you look in your hunter's notes here, you have Large Monster Field Guide. This we went over what a lot of this is before, but you'll notice if I go far enough down, Odogaron still reads 0, even though our quest reward said that we had maxed it out. I should also have a level 3 Legiana and things like that. Now to update your monster field guide, you have to come over here and talk to this gentleman. Jump through all that, and as you can see, the field guide is updated for a whole bunch of different monsters because I haven't been back in a while. What that means is now, when I go back into the Hunter's Notes, Large Monsters Guide, Odogaron's now at level 2, Legiana's at 3, Radaban's at 2, so on and so forth. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Beginning of the next one, we're going to head out to the Ancient Forest, look for the first Wyverian, and maybe do a hunt if it's in the cards. So, I'm going to run around, maybe do some tedious side quests that aren't really all that interesting, get them out of the way. If there's anything interesting that happens, I'll be sure to include a clip of it in the next episode. Anyway, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a dislike. Either way, please leave a comment. They're always helpful. Have a great day. Guggen out.